everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Origins. We're still doing the Hyena quest, and the Hyena, that is Harley said, has left this precursor vault, whatever it is. It's called a tomb, but I'm not sure if it originally was a tomb. But apparently Harley said has been trying to use this installation to bring back her daughter who died. And I guess that would explain why she identified herself as Iset, because Iset brought back her murdered husband Osiris, according to Egyptian mythology. However, even Osiris didn't come back fully, like he didn't get like a second life on Earth. Instead, he became the ruler of Duat, which is the underworld. So he was alive again, but just in the underworld. So there's these different levels according to Egyptian belief. There's like the worldly life, which ends with your death, and then you get resurrected for your second life in the afterlife, which potentially could still end in a second death, for example, if you don't pass the judgment of the dead. So bringing back a person to your worldly life on Earth is something that isn't really common in Egyptian belief. Instead, you revive for your second life in the afterlife. So this is rather unusual what she's been trying to do here. But okay, before I started this recording, I did look around this room to make sure I haven't missed anything, like any more silica or whatever. And for what it's worth, the platform where you can apparently exit the tomb isn't active anymore, because apparently the quest wants me to go in this direction. So I guess we're going to follow the quest marker and try to find Harley's head again. And I guess we will have to kill her. Again, I feel kinda bad for her, but on the other hand, she had choices. She didn't have to do what she did. So, yeah, I don't know. Alright, apparently we have like an opening here. Let's get some light going. Alright, Harley said, where are you?
You are no different than any of the others who have come before you.
Well?
Come! Fight me if you must! Then your blood will be part of my daughter's resurrection.
Where are you? Okay. Guess we gotta follow her. We gotta be careful.
I will bury you in the sand, fool!
Well... Oh, I can throw the torch. Didn't realize that. I mean, my flaming bow also gives off some light, so maybe instead of using the torch, I'm just going to use this. Oh well, we already reached the exit, so I won't need the torch anymore. Do I need any arrows? Yes, apparently I do. Oh, cutscene.
Now I will show you what happens to those who desecrate my daughter's tomb! Yeah!
Uh-oh. Where? Uh-oh. Well, I guess that is, Harley said, the source of these flaming arrows. Oh dear, okay. Gotta go a little bit closer, because apparently I'm not able to target her from this perspective. So this is a slightly different kind of target this time. This is like a proper boss battle. Like a health bar on top. Oh, and as soon as I come out of hiding, she's firing at me. Okay, I think I can kinda see her. So let's shoot back. Okay, apparently I did hit her. Well, but once I even move the slightest bit out of cover, she's going to shoot at me. But I can at least get in a few hits, and maybe eventually I will have to try to take her on in open combat. But yeah, at least I'm doing some damage here, so that's good. Oh, careful. That was a miss. I think she has a bow with a higher firing rate than I do. I mean, look at that. She can fire like 3 arrows in a row.
You are in pursuit of the impossible, Haliset! No measure of magic can bring our children back!
Indeed. I mean, you can bring her back for a second life by, you know, mummifying her body and stuff like that, but bringing her back to this life... Oh, now see, she's suddenly somewhere else. Well... Oh, there's a hyena. I guess... oh, what the hell? These hyenas are different than the ones that we usually fight. Yeah, they can, like, completely overwhelm you. Alright. Gotta deal with that hyena first. They're also significantly stronger than normal hyenas. Okay, and now the storm is just getting worse. Oh, Barney, she can see me in the storm. That's just great.
Damn flames!
Okay, this is getting really hard to see. Where are you? I guess I will just have to try and find her. Oh, well, how can you see me? This isn't fair. Yep, she can totally see me even through the storm.
Hathor! Protect me from this defiler!
I have come only for you, Hyena! The gods need not be involved!
You have
Indeed.
infringed upon Ishe's place of rest, trespasser! The gods are already involved! And so you will find the same fate as all other trespassers! Death by my hand!
I thought that maybe I can see her by hovering my crosshair over her and then it will turn red, but I'm not really getting anything, so either that's not working or she's just too far away. Maybe I should, like, stay moving if she doesn't hit me, but she seems to be in this general direction, so let's try to get a little bit closer. Oh, I found you! Finally! Alright, let's just try to fight her in open combat. This might be easier. Alright, at least I'm doing some good damage.
You cannot defeat me, Medjay! Come and face me!
She's just disappearing again. Alright, where are you? Gotta wait for her to shoot at me, then I can kind of make out where she's hiding. Alright, she's somewhere in this direction. Let's see. Alright. I can see the direction where the arrows are coming from. And now what? Oh, now she's over here. Okay, I can see her. Well, and now she's gone again. bike still has like one arrow sticking out his arm. Okay, there we go. Let's fire a few arrows if we must. But I would probably be more successful if I try to fight her with a sword. Alright. And let's continue. Okay, this is finally doing some decent damage, and she's trying to get away again. Alright. There you are. And ooh, I have like a special skill. There we go. That did some damage. Come on, you can't win this. Well, you can continue to run away, but you can't win. That arrow is not going to go away anymore, huh? Anyway, let's end this. There we go. Confirm kill. Well, I guess we have no other choice here. Let's do it.
Do I walk among the dead now?
A just end. You defiled the dead and enabled the people who killed my son, all on a selfish whim.
No! I gathered the silica for them. It powered the magic stone of those who came before. You saw it, didn't you? These symbols only needed to be learned.
It is not meant for us!
It makes no difference now. I wanted to protect my daughter in life and death. I have done neither. Osiris! Please grant me reunion. She walks alone in the field of reeds. Am I to remain in the Duat Lama? I just want my daughter back! Please!
Well, that's just sad. Didn't even get to use the feather. And well, there we go. The hyena is eliminated.
May you find your daughter in the afterlife, Khaliset. May the Lord of the Duat guide you.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I mean, she seemed to be a firm believer in the afterlife and the gods. So she probably should have believed that, you know, once she's dead and she passes through the underworld, she can make it to the field of reeds and meet her daughter again. But now, she may not see her again because maybe she is not going to pass the judgment of the dead. So she's not going to leave Duat and she will not make it to the field of reeds, which is basically like once you passed through the underworld. Like, you know, when the sun sets, it goes to the underworld and then it has to pass through the underworld to be reborn the next day. And the same applies to souls. They also have to go through the underworld and then they can enter their second life in the field of reeds. But yeah, maybe that's not going to happen for her. At least that's kind of what, you know, the hyenas dragging her away seems to imply, that she's not going to make it out of the underworld. But anyway, I guess we finished this task. And yeah, we are back near the Sphinx and one more target is down. So what would be the next target? I guess it would be the lizard. You know, just going by the levels, and the lizard would be in... not sure what this part of the map is. I think it's probably Memphis? Judging from the description here, yeah, it's gotta be Memphis. So I guess that's where we're going to go to next. However, as you can see, we still have a bunch of unexplored landmarks. I don't think that these are any kind of important. They're probably just treasures and animal lairs, so I will do them off camera. And this is one we can't really get to at the moment, I believe. It seems to be very deep underground, so I'm not sure if that one is already available. So I think I'm just going to head into this area. There seems to be some kind of settlement. The traveling merchant is here, so I guess there's going to be some vendors as well, which is good because I have accumulated a lot of equipment that I want to sell. And we may also want to take on the next Phylakitai, which is the Iron Ram. So, yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just going to fast travel to this location and then head into this little settlement and see if we can find any side quests or whatever. And I will do some of, you know, the lesser important stuff off camera. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, we're back at the viewpoint where we started our adventure here in Giza. And let me put a marker on, I don't know, this area, because that's where I would like to go to next. Alright, I have arrived in this little village, which apparently is called Kerkasoros, and I just spent a lot of time with the blacksmith because I had to sell a lot of stuff and I upgraded all my gear to my current level. And as you can see, there don't seem to be any side quests except like this traveling merchant, and I haven't really done anything in that regard, so I'm not sure if I want to start. But there's still some unexplored territory over here, so I will continue to look around and see if I find anything that is unusual, meaning anything that isn't just a bandit's lair or an animal lair or a treasure that I'm supposed to find. And if I don't find anything, I guess I'm just going to move on to the next region, and I suppose I will try to take care of the Iron Ram. So yeah, I will continue to look around, and I will bring you back once I find something that is interesting. Alright, I have been looking around this place and I have found, well, nothing too interesting. Mostly treasures. Over here, over here, over here, all of them just treasures and a few bandits. So I guess we're going to move on to the next region, which would be this one. However, as you can see, the Iron Ram has changed position. He's over here now. So I guess I will try to catch up with him and see if we can take him down before we move on. So yeah, let's find him. He's moving pretty quickly. And as always, I would prefer to attack him from a distance at first. And at least damage him a little bit before we go into open sword-to-sword combat.
I should not be seen in this area.
Oh, apparently this is part of the outpost, which I haven't taken down yet. So, I would prefer to attack him when he's not near a bunch of soldiers, obviously. It's difficult enough to take down one of these guys. Don't need to fight a bunch of other people. Alright, we have a bunch of fields here that I can use for cover. So this might be a good place to start. Especially since he's currently not moving. Alright. How do you know that this was me? I mean, seriously.
Hey, what?
Someone's shooting an arrow at you and you automatically assume it's the Magi. Interestingly enough, though, he did see me here, even though I was undercover, so I guess we will have to take him on in an actual sword fight. Alright, let's do it. Oh, he's fast though. Well, would you like to attack me? So I can block you. Well, I might not be able to block that attack. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, let's be careful here. And now let's use a special attack. There we go. It's going to give us a little bit room to breathe. Alright. That was a block. Oh boy, careful. Don't ruin it now. Alright. Come on, just one more good hit. Should do it. Oh no. Let's use a special attack. Okay. This was a lot more difficult than I thought. It wasn't really easy to block him because he was pretty fast. But we made it. We made it. But there's still a challenge, so they're not an easy task to take down. Okay, I got another predator bow. Let's see, do I want to use them? Smoke and mirrors on fire. Critical hit rate. As opposed to this one. I mean, once I level up this one to level 27, it might not be a bad bow. So I'm going to keep this one, and maybe I will level it up and use it instead of this one. Alright, nice. So, we finished another one of the Phalakitae, and I believe there's actually another one not too far away. Yeah, I saw one over here. But he's level 28, and this guy who was level 26 already was kinda hard to kill, so I should be careful about this one. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to move on to this region, and again I will just check out all the different landmarks, but as long as there are only treasures and bandits and whatnot, I'm just going to cut it, and I will show you whenever I find something interesting. So yeah, let's move on to this place over here. Alright, we have reached another viewpoint. We can see the pyramids of Giza over here, and we can see a number of different pyramids in that direction, so I'm very excited to see these. I see like the step pyramid over here, and this one over there seems to be the bent pyramid. I think we've been there actually, like inside the bent pyramid, like at the very beginning of the game, but we didn't actually get to see it. So I will talk a little bit more about the meaning of these pyramids and why they look like they look once we got there. But for now, let's just synchronize this viewpoint. And I haven't found anything too interesting so far. I got involved in like a huge fight against soldiers, and because it was at a road, more soldiers just kept coming, and it took me like 10 minutes to kill them all. But other than that, I didn't really find anything too interesting. So we got a camp over here that I haven't cleaned out yet. I haven't cleaned out the outpost over here either. I don't know, maybe at some point I have to go there anyway for some quest. But if not, I will just do it off camera at some point. So yeah, we have a number of question marks in this region. So again, I'm going to check them all and see if any of them are a little bit more, you know, interesting than just the normal treasures and bandits. Alright, what have we discovered here? Per Usir. Okay, this looks very abandoned though. Are they actually people? I mean, it's night, so they actually might be sleeping. There seem to be at least a few people around here. We got another Ptolemy statue. Okay, that's not too interesting. Okay. Can't really see anything else. No side quest or anything, so let's check out the landmarks down here. And yet another location, Per Hapi in Inu. Okay. Now, Perusir means the house of Osiris, I believe. So this would be the house of Hapi, which is like another deity. Well, we got a few vendors in the vicinity. But again, nothing too unusual as far as I can tell. So let's check out the next landmark. Alright, this seems to be some kind of treasure. Ahed's crown. Looks like it's just some sunken treasure over here. Poor man, poor beast, each the cause of each other's demise. I see. A crocodile tried to swallow a man whole and died doing so. And now they're both dead. That is very tragic. But yeah, again, I haven't really found anything too amazing so far. So I'm moving on to the next landmarks. And I guess we will actually reach Memphis in this episode. Assuming that these are no special quests or anything. So yeah, I didn't expect to reach the next major city today already. But most of the stuff that I've encountered so far wasn't really all that noteworthy. Alright, I think I'm more or less done with this area. There was another crocodile lair over here and another camp that so far I left untouched. So I'm about to enter the next region, which would be Memphis. We gotta be a little bit careful here because the stranger is roaming the streets of Memphis. So I would like to stay away from him for now. But we do have a bunch of side quests in this area, so we might be able to do some of them before we continue with our next main mission, which would be the lizard. Specifically, we are supposed to meet the high priest of Memphis, Pasharempta, to learn about one of his targets, the lizard. But yeah, let's enter this new area first and let's explore a little bit. And so far we can't see much in terms of the city, but I think now we get to see something. I mean, Memphis used to be the capital of Egypt for the longest time. Not for the entire time, it changed a little bit back and forth. Thebes, for example, used to be the capital for a long time as well. But compared to Alexandria, I expect more traditional Egyptian architecture in this place. New region discovered, Memphis. There we go. Well, there seems to be some construction going on here.
I should speak to Pasharempta right away. He's likely at the Great Temple.
So you would like to talk to the priest right away. Yeah, but the last time I did that, I basically got locked into that quest and I couldn't really do any of the side quests first, so maybe I'm going to delay talking to the priest. And where exactly is the stranger? Oh, not too far away actually. But we got a side quest over here, so maybe I'm just going to check this one out first. The Baker's Dilemma. Alright.
What kind of dilemma could a baker have?
Memphis. It is beautiful. But it stinks of the battlefield. Or a tomb.
Feasty breads! Fresh feasty breads!
I mean, they did say that something's wrong with Memphis,
sizes.
right?
Bread in the shape of the double crown.
Alright, so do you need any help?
Because the fruit seller eat of his own shit. The finest bread in Memphis! Favorite bakery of Cleopatra the Queen! May the
Really?
life and mind and memory of Amos the fruit seller be forgotten.
You seem to have some problems with the fruit
Coriander
seller.
seed bread! Date bread! 2 loaves for the price of 1 on feast days! May the liver and lungs and stomach of Amos the fruit seller putrefy into ash.
You really have some issues with
Feast
that guy,
day bread!
huh? Let's talk to her.
Hello, friend. Bread for your sweetheart?
No. Thank you. Why do you speak a curse under your breath?
The magician who sold it to me said I must recite it 200 times a day. Since I cannot recite while I sleep, I do it while I work.
Okay.
Though it is hard to get any baking done without my taster.
What happened to your taster?
Gods blast the regime. They arrested him for not paying the tax on spices. And now I am out of cinnamon.
Looks like you need more than a magician.
Probably.
The regime presses even a poor baker so hard. Helping her would be a strike against Ptolemy, however small.
Find and rescue the baker's taster.
And her bread smells delicious.
Okay, well, that's a good argument. He's being held captive southeast of the market. Sure, I guess this is a nice small quest we can start with as our first deed here in Memphis. Let's get to a higher point maybe, which also has the benefit that we won't get noticed by the stranger. So, let's see. Okay, this seems to be the location. Well, it's gotta be. And, well, I guess I can pick up this treasure on my way. And it looks like we have a viewpoint over here, so I should definitely synchronize that as well. But yeah, this is a pretty big place. You see some kind of temple over here, another one over there. And yet another one over here, so lots and lots of temples. And this could be some kind of palace over here. So, there's going to be a lot for me to discover here. Which means I should really try to get rid of the strangers sooner or later. But for now, let's try to avoid him by staying on top of buildings and, you know, just staying out of his way. Oh, I didn't expect to make this jump. But yeah, let's see what's going on here. Oh, he's traveling, so he must be on some kind of carriage. Well, also I forgot to pick up the treasure. But okay, let's see. Oh, I think he's coming my way.
Look on this wretched man and beware. If you do not pay your taxes, the price will be your life.
Okay.
Teta! Oh, Teta, I am so sorry!
You are the taster?
Yes, I am here.
So, is this all I had to do? Oh no, I totally set the cart on fire. Sorry. And now the horns are just going crazy. Let's try to catch up with him. Alright, it looks like he's still fine.
Teta, the baker, asked me to bring you to her.
My beautiful Teta. Now I can see her face again before I die.
I hope that you don't die.
I am weak with hunger and with love.
Oh.
Will you carry me to Teta?
I'm already on it.
Must.
I'm already on it, and I'm glad you didn't die in the fire that I haphazardly caused.
Can you walk?
I am too weak. Teta!
It's okay.
You brought
We
back
already
my taster.
at our destination. Okay, here we go.
This man has something to tell you.
Well,
Teta! I love you.
what?
And I uncovered a plot to poison the Lady Timehotep, beloved of the High Priest.
What?
What?
Lady Timehotep loves our cakes and bread. For 5 years we have delivered them to the Great Temple. But yesterday, I overheard the guard say that this week's cakes had been poisoned.
Oh dear.
Have they been delivered?
I don't know. They'd be in the garrison if not.
Then I will have to move quickly.
Okay, so I guess I
This
have
is all too
to
much for me.
prevent this
Would
poisoning
you like
from
to
happening.
sit down?
No, I need to think.
Of course, love.
Hush.
Alright, find and destroy the jars of poisoned cakes. Well, I guess I'm going to do that. And of course, the stranger is right next to whatever this location is. Memphis barracks. Okay. Well, I feel that this is going to be a little bit more difficult. But I thought this was just going to be a small quest to ease into this place. But now I have to infiltrate the barracks over here. I guess we're going to do it. Alright, let's try to get a little bit closer. And again, let's try to stay on top of buildings. Okay. Let's see. Where are these jars? I can see some of them. And the stranger is just next to them. And of course, a lot of soldiers as well. Okay, I think that's still not all of them. But they seem to be too far away. Okay, here we go. Alright, yeah. There's a lot of soldiers here. And I'm going to assume there's also going to be like some alarms. Let's see. No, we have an entrance over here though. And a treasure. And there's got to be something somewhere around here. Another entrance, but I'm going to assume that this is something different, not related to this place. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is going to take a while. There's no way I'm going to finish this place within one episode. So I think I'm actually going to make a cut here, because once I quit the game, then presumably the soldiers that I killed will have respawned again. So I have to do this all over again if I quit this in between this mission. So I guess I'm going to make a cut here. And we will take care of this in the next episode. As usual, thank you for watching and see you again next time.
Hem getap ne fair word.